Hey Mac, have you heard of this new game called Astroneer?
No, what is it?
It's a really cool game. I'm gonna tell you about it. Let's start right now.
Alright, I'm pumped.
Cool. Hello, my sheeple people, weeple. We're back here with another Blake Explains. Here with Mac this time. Power of Fluff.
Yup, that's my name.
Yep. We're talking about this new game called Astroneer. Not a lot of people know about it, but I've recently found it, and I find it amazing.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice from what the pictures in what the official video had. So yeah, it looks really beautiful and really cool.
Yeah, so we're gonna explain it to you, what exactly this whole game's about. So let's just start down with the basics. It's like an open world sandbox kind of game, and it's got like this spacey vibe going on. So like everything's got like a very like smooth poly look. So like it's kind of poly with the world, but it's still very like smooth and like clay-like.
Yeah, it gives like kind of like the cool 3D textures and stuff, and it like gives off kind of like a cool scene.
Yeah. But that's not the cool part of this game.
No.
The cool parts are you can destruct the terrain with clicks of buttons and just completely like take away. I'm not sure if you get materials from those things.
Yeah.
But you can deform other things. And
yeah,
then
that's like the one question I had in my mind with like if you like destroyed like kind of like a entire mountain, which seems like really simple. I wonder if you get like kind of whatever the ground will be called in that game.
Yeah. Well, you could also build terrain, and I'm kind of thinking it's maybe kind of like back and forth. So like if you destruct some terrain, then you can build some terrain. But who knows? You know, they can do whatever they want. They haven't given a lot of details. It's still in early
alpha.
Alpha. It's in pre-production. So like it's almost out though. They said it's gonna be around early 2016 for the release date. But there's like these spaceships and stuff, and in the ground, and you can actually like dig up the ground by using like destroying the ground below it, and you can actually get like the dirt out and then like collect materials from those things.
Yeah, but don't worry, you won't destroy the spaceship itself.
Yeah, it kind of goes around it, and then everything's kind of like grab and click and move. It's very very seamless. You can like create your own like electronics and stuff. So like for instance, you got like sun panels and like other things set up. I mean, conveyor belts, and like, so for instance, you can summon, you can make one of these things that like generate other objects, and so you can like you could use that object to make other things, and then wire that all up together and make some giant power system. For instance, if you're trying to, maybe you could like find a way to make some giant pixel art or something in the sky.
It could be so complicated.
It just says Max a noob, you know, just.
Oh, thanks, man.
And then, because, you know, you don't got PC Master Race.
I'm broke.
But the game's also, like, very physics heavy. So, like, you know,
yeah, it looks like it.
So, like, when, like, there's weather and, like, storms that can, like, knock your stuff over for, like, your bases and your, like, your other things that you've created, or just regular stuff inside the world. And the thing is also that like there's like these spaceships that you can also like attach cargo to and like unattach cargo to, and like you can ride in it and like fly around the world, and it looks like you could go into space. I don't know if you can go like up to other planets, but you can go into space. Also the off track here. The weather can like destroy your stuff, like I said. So like we saw an instance where it like broke off part of the base, and that started flying off, and then it actually started pushing the person.
It kind of took all like the panels away and stuff.
Yeah. And
so
then
say goodbye to that Max and Noob pixel art.
But then you could actually go and find all your stuff that's been scattered across the world, and it might be like dug under like sand and stuff, and you actually have to like dig it out and rebuild it. The game's also going to be co-op, single player and multiplayer.
We have no idea if that multiplayer is going to be local or.
Yeah, we don't know if multiplayer is local. I mean, obviously it'll probably be online, but we don't know if it's just going to be local. So then there's also vehicles. So like there's these ground vehicles you can get on and ride those around, and then there's like spaceships and stuff. But also on the Steam page, they had a couple of things talking about what would be after they'd finished the alpha, so like the full game. So they're going to be adding like explore like there's going to be infinitely diverse worlds with unique atmospheres, biomes, and landscapes. So like there's like huge possibilities. It's kind of like No Man's Sky, where there's like, if you know what that is, it's they randomly generated worlds with like presets that like look that all like fit together and look like their own unique thing. And so then you can shape your world with a myriad of deformation tools and features, like we said before.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's already in the alpha because they were showing videos of that. But also you have to survive against like the reality-based hazards, so like weather situations, turbulent environments, and unforeseen medical crises.
But we haven't seen kind of like any enemies or anything like that.
I don't think enemies are going to be really a big part of this game. More just you surviving and being on your own, because it's more like more realistic, I think. So if you actually travel to like a random planet, it's not going to actually have life or anything, because you know we haven't really found any life.
Might be an update. I don't know.
Maybe. But so like we also saw like in the trailer, like he just passes out for like in the middle of the thing, so you can probably get like heat stroke and other stuff like that if you're outside for too long. What?
I said or exhaustion, so like maybe they have like sleeping quarters in that game you could build.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But you can also, like they said before, you can build an industrial base, so that's confirmed. You can also customize everything, like what your Astroneer looks like, and all the way to what the models you produce and the rovers you own. So like everything's gonna be very customizable, which I love in games. I love customizing and making everything my own.
I just love when you can like just kind of give everything your own style, so nothing's like the same from like another person's view.
Okay, and here's another thing right here. It says, you can play with friends or strangers in an online experience and encourages communication and cooperation to succeed. So that doesn't say anything on local, but who knows?
Maybe.
Unravel the... Yep. Okay, that's about it. It just tells you that you can unravel the mysteries of the galaxy as you search for the elusive Astroneer.
Kind of sounds like there are going to be different planets then.
Huh? There is, but I don't think you can go to those worlds.
Go to them.
Yeah, I think you could just kind of like, it's kind of like Minecraft, like spawning in different worlds. Like, probably something like that. I don't know, you might be able to. They haven't really shown anything though. But yeah, that's Astroneer. Just very, very simple, but very cool game at the same time.
Yeah, it seems like it has like a complexity, kind of like order to it, like on like the ways to like kind of like survive, but like it seems like it's like very basic and it's like its procedures to do so.
And I love from what all the terrain we've seen, like they're seeing some crazy things. Like for instance, I'm looking at this picture right now. I'll put that up on the screen, but like there is like this big just pit in the ground, and like but he's like dug out circles around it, so like that he can like on each level put these different power systems all the way to the bottom. So that's probably where his power source is at, and it just looks aesthetically like really cool. And also just like some random things like all the different electronics you can build and all that looks just aesthetically, the whole game looks very pleasing. And Mac, is there anything that you are looking forward to that you don't know is in the game, or you do know is in the game and for a fact you do want to do?
I'm definitely like, I would definitely be excited if we could go to other worlds, because it's like, first of all, it's like kind of like No Man's Sky. Kind of like, I remember when me and you were having a conversation, you said that like there was like 18 quintillion planets or something.
Yeah, 18 quintillion, somewhere
so
around
it just
there.
gives like, it literally gives infinite possibilities. Like,
yeah.
And it makes it what kind of makes games today, you know, like not like kind of like the Rainbow Six and Star Wars and like all these kind of like FPSs that you're seeing. Like it's like nice to take a break from like when we had like kind of like the zombie everything going like kind of like early.
Yeah, like so like you're saying like the old like overdone like every time we were just getting these new FPSs, these new things, and these people really like finding groundbreaking new
But
material.
like you're kind of using like making these new games that kind of like they should be like indie games and stuff, like kind of like their graphics.
Yeah.
But, like they're like really complex and like they're like really more like they kind of give like a diverse atmosphere to like what gaming is and what like more should be with like it kind of like right like. I don't know if it really is. Like, Minecraft's kind of like, you know, dominating, like, you know, kind of like building what you want and stuff. But I feel like this game,
yeah,
like, with more kind of like 3D structures and like building, I feel like it will just take over.
Well, I just feel like it's probably just one of those other indie games that'll probably have its own little fan following, and maybe one day get big. But for now, and all that matters is that it's a cool game, and you guys should go out and get it. All right.
One thing I'm asking for is like, please put it on consoles, please.
That's probably never gonna happen, just to be honest.
Yeah, like the game's like from what it looks like right now, it looks like it could be put on console, but then again, this is like alpha. So this is like pre-beta build, which like we have no idea. And kind of like I'm looking at this picture for it, and I'm looking at the sky. Oh boy, does the sky look beautiful in it. Like I don't. Yeah. It's like, kind of like this. I mean, in games, the kind of like the sky is kind of like a small thing, like compared to like you know these shooter games and stuff. But like games like this, you just kind of like take a moment to like appreciate and take in like the atmosphere and the world and like what you could do with it, and, like plan and build and just destroy and like do it all over again.
But this one, I feel like I have so much more control over the world in Minecraft, and I can do it so fast, and so just make what I want in the time I want.
Like, there's be kind of like games like this where it's kind of like you put in like an empty world. Like, there's this game that was like made like a couple years ago for like PlayStation. Like, I think it was called like Journey or something. Mm-hmm. It's like basically like it was like these kind of like these two characters and stuff, and they were just kind of like I don't know if it was kind of like basically like a big puzzle game, but like it just gave like the focus was like the scenery, you could tell, because like it put you in like deserts and like snowy areas. It just gave like really, it just kind of like shined with like flying colors and stuff.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to cut the episode short, and maybe later, if you guys put in the comments, maybe say if you want us to start doing discussions on games and not just explanations. That way, if you don't want to just have that, you can have the explanation and a discussion instead of just having the discussions at the end. And we could extend those for a little bit longer, because I know not everybody wants the discussion part. So anyway, thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys next Blake Explain, or next other videos that I need to come up with a name for. Blake Plays or something, I don't know.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, see you guys.
Thank you. See ya.